Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for coming through and hanging out with me as we go ahead and take a look into the very next episode of The Mentalist. We are in season number 1. This is episode number 3 called Red Tie. Hopefully, you guys are a fan of the show. Hopefully, you guys have been enjoying my reaction so far to the show. Obviously, it's only been 2 episodes, so hopefully you guys have been enjoying it so far. And if so, don't forget to leave us a like, comment, subscribe, and check us out on our Patreon for some early and unedited episodes if that is something that interests you. So very quickly, you guys, I'm really pumped for this next episode. As you guys may have seen my last reaction, I was way off, man, with what I was predicting, and it made the show to me that much more interesting. You know, there was a lot of things that was going on and going down in the episode where I was throwing my finger at everybody. I was like, okay, this person has to be it, right? Wait, no, it's the little kid. No, wait. Oh, it's the two owners of the restaurant. Wait, what? How did I not see this? You know what I'm saying? And I love that about this show so far. I love the whole suspense, the mystery of it all, you know, and I think that's something about the show that got me really intrigued so far about what we've seen so far. And I'm really excited to continue watching this with you guys, and hopefully you guys are as well. Like I was saying, the mystery of it all is just it's just incredible. And I can't wait to find out what kind of stuff that we're going to see in this next episode. So hopefully you guys are excited. Hopefully you guys are a fan of the show. And as always, don't forget to leave us that like, comment, subscribe, and check us out on our Patreon for some early and unedited episodes. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead, have some fun with this next episode. And here we go. This is The Mentalist. How the hell, dude? How the hell did he find that? When he was pointing behind him like this, he was like
Can we get now?
behind him and he found it.
Your names and the numbers to reach you at.
Win.
Yeah.
Chris was a color. What color would she be?
Orange or pink?
No,
Thought I saw some
orange is
blood.
right.
Look at
If you're
his
an animal,
chin.
what kind of animal would she be?
I don't know. A rabbit? How's this relevant?
Everything's relevant.
Cook some lunch for your brother, please.
Yeah, got it.
Thanks.
He's gonna see something, which is why I'm sure that's why he stayed here. And I would have left him here because I know he's pretty good like that. How? I don't know. I don't know how he is, but he's good. Get the hell out of here. How did he do that? With just one bucket. I mean, can you do that? You could probably. Poor little girl.
Darlene, you're a friend of Christine Tanner? What do you want?
Is him?
I just hit pause real quick. I truly, truly apologize. But right now, I'm suspecting the two people that we saw in the beginning of this episode that were on the beach. Just so you guys got an idea of who I'm thinking of.
Is this him?
Flipper told.
Come on, guys. I mean, we partied. Threw a little frisbee. What's the big deal?
No big deal. It's just that you were the last people, aside from her killer, to see
Right,
her
what you
seen
mean, what's the
alive.
big deal,
She
homie?
just drowned later that night.
Serious?
Oh my god.
Oh, you guys are terrible actors. One of these four people is behind this.
We have AP English.
And I think it's her and the other dude next to her. Well, there's two guys
Tell us about
next
this
to
party
her.
Monday night. You didn't say anything about it before what? And don't lie or I'll know.
Him,
We were drinking beer, ma'am.
with the
Shut up.
yellow.
What? We're all gonna be applying for college soon, all right? We can't get caught for drinking.
My mom would exterminate me.
Plus, we were.
The paperwork?
Right. What, you think he might have done this murder?
Lisbon! Come take a look at this.
What was that?
What?
What was that?
Oh yeah.
Mr. Rayburn?
See that? What is it?
Tip of Eddie Garcia's nose.
Is that? Oh my.
Out of here.
Oh!
Oh man.
How is it you don't even notice a nose in your floor?
I was gonna say the
What I'm
same
telling you,
thing.
we're trying to finish this thing too fast.
What the hell's going on? Oh, for heaven's sakes, is that a person? Someone I employ?
You think so?
God help me. If it's not... And I'm going to be taking this up with your superiors. What is your name?
My name's Patrick Jane,
Jane Stein.
and I have no superiors.
I was gonna
And
say
I'll tell
he
you what I'm
shouldn't have
talking
any.
about, you sweaty little pervert.
Jane?
You're having
Oh.
sex with a 15-year-old girl.
Jane,
I never
stop.
touched Christine Tanner.
Liar.
And believe me, when I tell you that you just now...
Tell me the truth, filthy old goat.
Oh. Very bold, Jane. Very bold.
Why?
The local sheriff begged me not to put him in his jail. Kurdik's a big cheese down there.
That is a signal. Is that not a signal that we should cut this man loose?
He hit Jane pretty good. People were watching.
Yeah, he did.
I had to arrest him.
This guy is connected. This guy is... He has the governor's home phone.
What'd you think? He'd break under the bad lighting conditions?
Let's go back to Devon Point,
What for?
so I can put the second half of my cunning plan into effect.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what you got.
Jane, wait. What cunning plan?
Danny, hi. Patrick Jane. Listen, we need your help. Do you want to help us catch Christine's killer?
Absolutely.
Okay then, good. Meet me at Devon Point with your friends in, 2 hours. Great.
What cunning plan?
If you were 15 years younger, I might give you a shot.
Creep.
Mr. Jane?
I feel like they're all guilty.
Mr. Jane?
They all seem so guilty. At first, I thought it was just two, but they all seem
Police
like
need
they
your
could be
help.
guilty.
First Christine, then the security guard. They're at a loss. Did the guard... Well, just because they're having an affair doesn't mean you found it killed Christine. Could have been Flipper. Right. Or someone else.
One of you guys.
Didn't you say you
I
had a
thought
way of finding out?
I thought him or the girl. The two to
Actually-
the left.
The way you can find out.
I don't know why I assumed them the most. But it could be all of them. I don't know. Drawing a blank right now.
The sound of the oath.
What if it was her? Like Solo.
I don't know what you will recall of that night, but I know that you will recall something.
The killer is definitely
all there
one of
in
these
your
four.
memory.
I totally think that.
All you have to do is go back. Back to that night. Now. How cool would it have been if one had walked in right then?
That would have been funny. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Did you arrest him? Did he confess?
Mr. Kurdik? No.
Danny told him to step off. His dad owns the place.
Oh. Oh, damn.
He didn't mean to. It was an accident. We couldn't help the guards see, but Danny was still moving.
Was it Danny?
So he dragged her to the trough there and drowned her in it. Held her under until she stopped moving.
Okay, okay. I knew it was one of them.
Didn't say a word. 2 people murdered.
What if I was next? I've never seen Danny like that. He was like a different person or something.
It was her. Okay? It was her who killed Chris. Hope was jealous of her ever since she started hanging out with us. Used
She
to
did
be
give me
Hope who
that
was all
impression,
that.
you guys.
Then Chris came along and we only hooked up with Hope when Chris wasn't around.
That's so distorted and not true.
No, I am telling the truth now.
Hypocritical bitch. And she was gonna ruin his life.
Come on, my man. Somebody, one of y'all confirm the damn story.
Who's Flipper?
Really?
Sure you did. So did you. And you. And you.
That is crazy.
All four of you killed her.
Oh, man.
Hope was always smarter than any of you. You never appreciated that. What'll I get?
You probably won't serve time, not without Christine's testimony. But we'll have fun trying. You have good kids.
Oh, okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our episode for today. Season number 1, episode number 3, Red Tie, oh my God, Jesus, I can't even speak no more. The Mentalist. It was a good episode, you guys. I'm gonna keep it very short just because I felt like I was pretty close around the ballpark in this episode. The first 2 episodes, I was like completely way off on who I thought could have potentially been the killer of those episodes. But in this episode, honestly, I think I was pretty close. Like I told you guys it had to be one of these 4. Now, right out the gate, okay? Like super right out the gate. I only assumed it was this man right here. Hopefully you guys can see it on your screen here where the mouse is pointing. I thought, because I don't know their names other than Hope, who was the girl, and Danny, who I think was this guy here. Not that it would matter anyways. But anyways, I assumed that Hope was definitely involved and my man back here. Little did I know they all were involved. And I don't think I necessarily said that all of them. I may have. I don't know. I did say I assumed one of them or at least 2 of them. And I assumed it was these 2. I just felt like these 2, their vibe was weird. Their vibe was a bit off. In this moment right here, right? I assumed that I saw some blood on my man's like chin right here. Let me see if I could get a good angle of where I thought I saw it at. Or where I thought I seen it at. That's probably a better use of vocabulary. Let me see. It's this guy right here, okay? Again, now that we saw this episode, we know they're all involved, but when we first started to watch this, I assumed these 2 were definitely involved. And I thought I saw blood on his freaking chin. I'm sorry, I'm moving super slow. I'm just trying to get that angle for you guys so that you could see what I saw. Not that it probably don't matter. Not that it would probably matter. Right there. It's a little scratch. Maybe it's not anything too serious. But I did notice this, okay, you guys? I did notice this little detail right here. And I assumed that maybe he was in a bit of a struggle. You know, that's what I started to think of when I saw that scar right there. I was thinking maybe the Christy young lady who had died, I assumed maybe she might have got into a little scruffle with this guy. And I felt that Hope, was covering for him. And that's why I was like, oh, these 2 have to definitely be either the killers or 100% involved. A lot of things went down in this episode where it just started to just, point the finger right at the kids, to be honest. Like the party was at, I think it was at, who was it? It was at the beach that I think, I don't remember. I don't think this is Danny's like property or anything, whatever. They were all at the beach. Patrick put a good point. They all were there. Someone had to see something. And yeah, I don't know. It was just, I don't know. This episode was kind of like, I just kind of knew. I don't know why. I just knew that for example, Flipper, right? This is Flipper here. They did the whole little bee situation. Now he is very weird. Flipper was a very weird kind of dude, but nothing about what he said, in my opinion, made me suspect him at all. I think I said it right when we were seeing it happen live in front of us. I was like, I don't know, I'm not buying it. I don't think he's behind this murder or possibly done anything. Again, he is very odd though. Saying how he'll wait till they're legally of age just to go ahead and try to pounce on them, not like literally pounce on them, but as in like try to make a move or whatever. Super weird there, but other than that, I didn't see enough evidence to where I thought he could have been involved. Everything that happened in this episode, in my opinion, it kind of just led back to the kids, you know? I don't know. It just felt like it. And every single time that we got them on the screen, the story kind of changed a bit. You know, we had hope, you know, with that whole moment where Patrick was like, "Oh, I could pretty much hypnotize you guys or whatever," or some shit like that. Uh, and she started to lie and put it on Danny's dad. Um, there was just a lot of times in this episode where their stories just was not quite adding up, and you know, it was to me, it was kind of not that hard this episode to figure out who was behind all of this. Like I said, as the show was going on, I told you guys, I was like, it could possibly be one of them. I definitely knew it was someone from the group. What I did not think or suspect was that it was all of them. But now when you think about it, it makes sense. They're all friends, they're all tight. Their stories are all kind of like weird, you know. It kind of showed that they were definitely talking with each other. And you know, it came down to it that they all were behind this murder, and now um they're all pretty much under arrest. For Danny's father, um I think he got arrested because of what he did to Chrissy. I think because he raped her is why he was arrested. I don't think he will be charged for the murder of whoever this guy's nose was. I think we kind of established that the kids definitely took him out as well, and Chrissy. So I think the kids are going to be charged with the both murders. Uh, and if anything, Danny's father is probably just going to get charged with the rape or whatever that may be. We had we had the moment where uh what's her name? Is it Lisbon? I just want to make sure. Lisbon? Yeah, that's why when Lisbon was talking at the end to the father, um he was saying that, you know, his charges may not stick, but let me get to it cuz I think she said something of that nature. She was like, "Oh, his charges won't stick or anything, but we're going to try to definitely crack him for, you know, what he did to your daughter as far as the rape and stuff." Let me see. I think it's right here. Let me get that scene to play for you guys. Maybe a little bit more ahead. All right, so here we go. Once this loads, I'll play it for you guys. And then that's pretty much it, honestly, you guys. It was a great episode. Not too much went down. Like I said, I felt like I was pretty close and spot on to who I thought the killers may have been.
Statutory rape, huh? What do I get?
You probably won't serve time, not with.
See, now I assumed that he said rape, right? The subtitles didn't quite pick that up, but I think before the subtitles, you know, started to get back on track, I think he said rape. Let me go back one more time. Again, the subtitles won't say it, but I think the guy says it. So let's hear it. Oh, it actually does say it here. So yeah, so the father, I apologize. I swear I did not see that thing pop up at all, especially when we watched it live, and then when I just rewinded it, I did not see that pop up. But anyways, like I said, that's probably all he's going to be charged with. He did not commit no murders. So whatever the maximum will be for that charge of the rape, if convicted, hopefully he gets that shit. But that seems to be our episode for today, you guys. Fun episode. Like I was telling you guys in the intro, I've really enjoyed the show for the mystery of it. You know, I was really in tune with this episode. I was really like focused on it too. Like I was like, no way, I gotta figure out who did this, who did the like killing before we actually find out who did it. You know what I'm saying? So technically, Hope was the one who killed Chrissy, right? Hope technically did, right? She confessed. She's like, "Oh, I did it for you, Danny." So I was pretty much right about who killed Christy. So I feel pretty good about my about what we just saw here, you guys. So once again, fun episode. I had some fun with it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my reaction to the show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching the show with me. If that's what it is that you guys are here for. Thank you guys so much again, and hopefully, like I said, you guys having a good time with watching this with me. And I will see you on the very next episode of The Mentalist. You guys take care. Good night. Love you guys. Thank you.